What's going on YouTube? It's your boy man, and today I'm back at it again with another reaction video for y'all. And today we had the homie Conor McGregor best knockout highlight. I don't really watch UFC like I used to, but I used to watch it back in the day. I used to like Ultimate Fight. I watched, I think, like from season 1 to 2 when it first came on TV. I watched it, but I don't really get into UFC like I used to. That was back when I was like up in, I say probably like, I can't think it came out like '07, I believe. I think around my '07 to '08. That's when I used to watch. I don't watch it like that. And I don't know if they got Ultimate Fighter out, but hey, let's get to this. We finna check it out. We finna see who Conor McGregor knocking out.
Conor McGregor is known for his trash talk, but especially for his knockouts. What makes him such a popular fighter among fans is his ability to back up the trash talk and finish his opponents, putting on some of the best knockouts in UFC history. With McGregor set to face off against Khabib in what will easily be the biggest test to date, and with the notorious one predicting a first-round KO, here's a look back at Conor McGregor's top 5 knockouts. Conor's fight with lightweight Ivan Butchinger took place on December 31st, 2012 in the Cage Warriors promotion. The fight would be for the lightweight championship, giving McGregor the opportunity to become the first fighter to hold 2 belts in the promotion simultaneously.
Conor McGregor was out in 2012. I ain't really watched UFC back. I heard of UFC, but I ain't really used to get into it like that. When I was up in high school, I had some friends that went to my school. They used to be hard in UFC. I'm talking about they used to be at school, be UFC fighting, and after school they be UFC fighting. But they still do. I think one of my good friends, I think he still do UFC. I think he finna go professional. I think now. I don't know. I ain't talked to him in a long time. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Conor would make good on that opportunity by starching Ivan in 3 minutes of the first round with a huge left hook, claiming the Cage Warriors lightweight title.
Bro, you seen how this man slumped? He slumped him over hard.
Simultaneously making history as the first fighter to hold 2 titles in the Cage Warrior promotion.
A 2-division CWFC World Champion.
Conor came onto the UFC's radar after defeating Ivan Butchinger in devastating fashion. McGregor would move up to the big leagues, making his UFC debut in April of 2013. His debut would see him paired off against UFC featherweight veteran Marcus Brimage. McGregor seemed to be unfazed despite this being his first fight in the UFC, and made quick work of Marcus Brimage, flattening him in only 67 seconds, making an impressive and memorable UFC.
Hey, this man was on another level. That's when he was like, you could tell that he was smaller. That's when he was like young then. He was smaller
The
then.
fight would also see McGregor famously ask Dana for 60 grand.
Chad
UFC
Mendes.
189 was originally scheduled for Aldo to face McGregor for the featherweight belt, but due to rib injury, Aldo would end up pulling out, with #1 featherweight contender Chad Mendes coming in as a last-minute replacement. Up until that point, Conor had never faced an experienced wrestler. With Conor being primarily a stand-up fighter, this left many questioning how Conor would fare against the former NCAA wrestler Chad Mendes. Like many of McGregor's fights, there was no shortage of trash talk between him and his opponent.
Alright, I'm 5'6".
Hey, McGregor, he one of the best trash talk I done seen in UFC to step in the octagon. They got others, but he one of the best. I wouldn't say the best out of overall, but I mean,
During
he
the fight,
good.
Chad would show some success with his wrestling, taking advantage of Conor's inexperienced ground game and landing elbows from the top position.
Slashing elbow by Mendes.
Conor weathered the storm, getting back to his feet and wearing Chad down with several body shots.
There's another hard shot to the body. Chad's hurt. Chad's body's hurt.
The knockout finish would come in the second round.
Bro, I don't see how they can do UFC. It's not that I wouldn't be scared to do it. It's just doing UFC, you putting so much of your body on the line fighting in the octagon. These guys getting broke up, bruised up, broken body part, fractured skull from getting kicked upside the head. Some of them. What's old boy now? I seen old boy got kicked up upside the head. I think he got kicked up in the head and it crushed his skull. I don't know what his name was, but I seen it. I think last year or sometime this year. I seen it. They had show. I seen a picture of it, bro. You know how? Then I think half of these UFC fighters be broke. Cause most of them, you must not know how the medical bills is. I guarantee you some of them medical bills is off the charts. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Left on the clock. Conor landed his signature left hook to send Chad down, finishing him with a few follow-up shots to become the interim featherweight champion.
And now, the new interim UFC featherweight champion.
Joe's Aldo. I heard of him, but I ain't really like know him like that. But I heard his name before.
The fight was originally scheduled to go down at UFC 189, with the two promoting their fight on a world tour. Unfortunately, a rib injury would force Aldo out, with Conor taking on last-minute replacement Chad Mendes for the interim title.
Bro, my biggest question is, can Dana White fight? I don't know. He look like he can fight though. I don't know if he know any UFC or martial, but can Dana White fight? Somebody let me know down in the comment. Cause he look like he big. He be standing between he be standing in between these fighters every time I see him. Can he fight? He look like he got hands though. But hey, let's get back to the video.
Finished Chad inside of 2 rounds, going on to win the interim title and being rescheduled to fight Aldo at UFC 194 in December. Jose Aldo was undefeated in the UFC at the time and hadn't lost in over a decade. There was no shortage of bad blood between the two, as Conor unleashed an onslaught of insults on Aldo during the build-up to the fight.
Look into my eyes, little man. Little Brazilian. Ooh, vamos, hey. Let's go a little bit closer. Don't touch. Closer, let's go closer.
Hey, McGregor can talk that shit though. I give him that. He can talk it and he can bag it up at the same time.
The mental warfare clearly worked in Conor's favor, and it appeared the pressure was getting to Aldo. Stepping into the cage, Aldo looked visibly tense and anxious. The fight would be a short one for Aldo, with McGregor knocking out Aldo in 13 seconds.
Jose Aldo Jr. Conor relaxed and smiling. Oh! Just slapped him! Just slapped him!
Ending Aldo's massive winning streak and making it the fastest title fight finish in UFC.
Damn, bro. He let him get to his head. He let Conor trash talking him get to his head.
In November of 2016, Conor would make his lightweight debut, challenging lightweight champion Eddie Alvarez for the title, with the goal to become the...
I could tell that's when you notice at the very beginning of the video they show McGregor. That's when he was young. I think that's when he was young. As you get up in the more of the video, different people that he fought, you can see how he started getting bigger. Like, I ain't talking about like in UFC wise. I'm talking about like in weight and size wise. He started to become bigger and gain more muscles than when he did when I saw him at the very beginning of the video. Then he got tattooed. I don't know if he had any tattoos when he was first starting out, but hey, let's get back to the video.
First ever 2-weight world champion. This was a controversial move by the UFC, granting Conor an immediate title shot given he had never fought at lightweight before.
That boy got a mink coat. He got an all-white mink coat.
After a long-time MMA ban was finally lifted from the state of New York. The build-up to the fight followed a similar recipe like many other Conor McGregor fights. Plenty of trash talk, explosive moments, and mental warfare.
Be careful. I have nothing against Edward. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Careful. What you gonna do? You gonna do something over there? Be careful. Shut your fucking mouth. Shot. One round you're gonna... You ain't got a shot. Your coach knows you ain't got a shot. And anybody who knows anything about fighting knows you ain't...
Like many of Conor's opponents, Eddie looked visibly worn down as he entered the octagon on fight night. Although McGregor was only the slight favorite, he showed a massive gap between their skills, dominating the fight and throwing Eddie off of his game. Conor would drop him several times in the first round and finish him in the second with an incredible 4-punch combination.
Getting better here in this round, though.
Hey, that man Ruthless, Conor McGregor's stand-up game is on another level. I give him that. That man's stand-up game is on point. He be folding them up with them combos. Hey, well, that's it for my reaction to Conor McGregor best knockout highlights. If you like my reaction, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below what UFC fighter you want me to react to next. Most of the UFC fighters I don't know, but some of them I do. I don't really watch UFC like that, like I used to. But hey, comment down below what you think. Who Conor McGregor should fight next. Y'all might type it down below and let me know, but cause I don't even know half of the UFC fighters they got out now. I know some of them I like. I know like Rampage. I know Anderson Silva. I know old boy. They say something about the glitch in the Matrix, and I know what's his name? GSP. I know Brock. I know what's his name? I can't say it. Lodo Machida. I don't know. Lodo Machida. Shane Corin. What's his name? The old boy that beat Brock up. That happened when I was up in high school. I can't think his name. Cain Velasquez. I know him. I know that's all I can think of right now. But make sure you stay safe out there. Your boy out. Peace.